Since the newest form that Vegeta achieved has been introduced, there hasn't been a lot of info about it. In the last chapter we just saw the form itself that harnesses the powers of the gods of destruction. How it looks and its feel are all what we've seen this far. A lot of unknowns are still circling about him. Will this form rival Ultra Instinct? Is it something to be feared by everyone? Will it has stages to it, like this is the first stage. The more he improves, he reaches more stages, just like the Super Saiyan forms. A lot of unknowns are still here. A lot of things that we don't know. Vegeta himself still didn't reveal the truth. Till now. We got some pages from the next chapter of the manga. There's parts that contain heavy spoilers and some parts that are just fighting and a bit more info and insight about Vegeta's new form. So when the parts with major spoilers come, I will give you a warning, so don't worry about that. What we know this far is that Beerus is way stronger than we have imagined. The guy who writes the Dragon Ball manga, he said that Goku still hasn't reached Beerus's level. So the God of Destruction of Universe 7 is still stronger than our main character. This is not something to debate, this is the reality for now. I'm sure when Goku will master Ultra Instinct and being able to harness more and more power from it, he will surpass him. But the gods of destruction have powers that rival the angels. That's the truth. And the power that Vegeta has gotten is the form that Toppo had in some sort, but more evolved. It's the power of destruction. Their powers aren't derived from instinct, being quiet and controlling their emotions. The gods of destruction's power derive from their anger, their ego towards everything that involves their lives. Just look at Beerus, he's arrogant. The more he's angry, the more power he uses, and full of himself, not in a bad way. Just like the Prince of all Saiyans, Vegeta. That's what makes him special. From the new pages that we've gotten, we got more insight to how much power does this form of Vegeta has. And it all starts in the midst of battle, where Vegeta is charging his energy. Granola says, "What do you mean your power has no limit?" Vegeta told him that his form has no limit, that no matter what Granola tries to do, it will never surpass Vegeta. You can't go beyond something that doesn't have a limit, that is always growing and growing. I'm sure Vegeta's gonna bite his words. That's what they always do to him. They introduce him with a new power, give him something. Then the next arc or a couple of episodes after, they will just let him lose. Vegeta throws that smoke attack at him, compromising his vision. Then from the smoke, Vegeta emerges. He grabs Granola, smiling at him. Arrogant. He says, "You really gotten arrogant. Get ready, cause now I'm going to get rough with you." He head pumps him, then throws him away. Granola is losing, but he throws himself back up, though he's facing someone with a power that he has never seen before. Vegeta is above him. He punches him down towards the ground, crashing to a rock beneath him. But he tries once more to get his momentum back. Once again, Vegeta is behind him. He kicks him away. Granola gets angry. He tries to fire Ki Blast at Vegeta, but he doesn't find him. He's above him once more. He kicks him, but this time with a lot of force to the forest beneath him. Granola launches at that exact moment while Vegeta's just smiling. He gets a hit on him, exactly on his stomach with an immense force. But Vegeta isn't fazed by it. The way I am now, the more my fighting spirit burns, the stronger I grow. What I'm noticing from this is that his form is different in a way that it resembles a bit of Broly. The more he fights, the more power he gains. On the contrary to different forms where, fighting gave you that Zenkai boost, but at the same time in the midst of battle, you needed triggers to get stronger, but in this form, the more hits he takes, the more the fight drags on, the stronger he gets. Like Broly in the movie. And this is what I like about this form of Vegeta. It resembles that of a Saiyan. The Saiyans grow by fighting. They are a fighting species after all. So this is one of the first forms that he achieved, which drive from that point of view, that the Saiyans are a fighting species. The more a fight drags on, the more power they gain, the more punches they take, the stronger they grow. They don't need another stage. They just evolve and evolve in the midst of battle. But the truth about his form doesn't stop here. This is where it gets interesting. In this part of the manga, he says, "Don't you dare compare his pathetic technique to my own," talking about Ultra Instinct that Goku has. "Kakarot's body may have a mind of its own, but I am all ego. In fact, go ahead and call this Ultra Ego." So this is the name of his newest form, Ultra Ego. Ultra Instinct specializes in letting the body move on its own, and Vegeta is different. He's all ego. He moves by his ego. This is why his form is called Ultra Ego. He doesn't need his body to move on its own. He just needs all of his ego to manifest. This is how he gets stronger. This is good writing. Good writing on their behalf to introduce something that gives Vegeta his character justice, having something that screams Vegeta. This is where they did things right. But we all know Dragon Ball. We all know that with good writing comes plot and some bad writing. And this is where we get in heavy spoiler territory. So if you don't want to be spoiled and you want to read the manga by your own and see what I'm gonna talk about, then you can leave now. In another draft of the manga, we see something that we expected, at the same time we didn't expect they're gonna do it, since it's just bad writing. It doesn't give Vegeta justice. We see Granola walking towards a damaged Vegeta, one who has lost the battle. He says, "Darn it, what the hell happened?" So apparently he tried to Hakai and it didn't work. Granola showed his real power and Vegeta has lost. And this is where I draw the line. If you're gonna give Vegeta a new form, don't let him lose after one chapter. Let him shine, let him do something. Don't give him a new form and let him lose. The might of the new form will be lost. I'm hoping that this part of the manga isn't true, that it's fan-made, but from the looks of it, it's not. I truly hope I'm wrong. I pray that I'm wrong, that this doesn't happen, but I don't think so. I think it's happening. It was fun while it lasted. At least we got the truth. We got to know the name of the form. We got to know what power it drives from. How is it different from Ultra Instinct? And I'm just happy about that. And yeah, this was it this far. You may be seeing this at the same time that the manga gets released. I hope not. I'm just lazy this past couple of weeks. I may just slack off and don't finish it. But nonetheless, this was the time that Vegeta revealed the truth about his new form and about himself. We've seen his true power. I'm hoping for the best for Vegeta. I'm hoping he will shine and we'll see something that melts our hearts. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Stay safe as always, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye, friends of all Saiyans.